I think I'm falling in love with my husband. My husband and I are 24. We've been very close friends since we were 14 and have been married for about 5 months now. The thing is, our marriage was strictly out of convenience. I was a single mom to a 1-year-old. His father and I haven't been together since I was 3 months pregnant. And my husband had just taken guardianship of his cousin, who's only a few months younger than my son. Since the kids are so close in age, we decided pretty much immediately to introduce them to each other. They've been best little friends ever since, and after that, my son and I were over at their house every day. The marriage was purely my idea. My son and I were practically living at their house, and we had already had a conversation about raising the kids together. I figured, why not? We'd get the tax benefits, could combine our incomes, and have the kids grow up in a 2-parent household. I did think about the chance that one of us could find someone else down the line and fuck everything up, but it wasn't high on my radar. I gave up on relationships after my son's father, and my husband wasn't really the type for relationships before we got married. I've never even really seen him express interest in someone before since I've known him. We've always had a running joke with our friends that he'd be the single uncle that one of our kids would have to take care of when he gets old. Clearly, we didn't think he'd become an adoptive father, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I brought it up to him kind of as a joke one night. I was terrified to be serious about it. I don't know why. And then we were married 3 weeks later. Everything happened so fast, and it's still insane to me because I fully expected him to call me stupid for even coming up with the idea. Did not expect him to agree and follow through so quickly. But that's the long-ass backstory on everything, so everyone understands. The first few weeks of our marriage felt no different than what we were doing. The only real difference was my son and I moved in and were living with them. As of right now, we live in a 3-bedroom apartment. Babies share a room, and my husband and I share a room. It was definitely weird sleeping in the same bed every night, but we both got used to it eventually. After maybe the first month, I got too used to it and started completely sleeping through my alarms. I don't know why, but I've started sleeping so heavily that I have to be physically woken up. So every morning when my alarms go off and wake up my husband, he rolls over, rubs my back, and whispers in my ear to wake me up. For background, my husband is a pretty prickly person. He doesn't like physical contact with other people. In our entire 10 years of being friends, we hugged once. So this literally rewrites my brain chemistry every morning. Like, what the fuck? Even typing this out right now, I'm genuinely getting butterflies, and it's so weird. I probably sound so stupid, but that's not it. Around the same time, he started bringing me home flowers every Friday night. I was majorly confused the first time, but he said he's trying to set a good example for what relationships should look like for the kids. He grew up with a single mom and never met his dad, so he didn't necessarily have a good example himself. Even though he's using it to set an example, it genuinely makes me so fucking happy every Friday. I literally look forward to getting home from work and seeing what bouquet he got this time. I'm not sure exactly what I'm feeling, if I'm just over-romanticizing the situation and looking too much into things, but the past couple weeks, I've been feeling like a child with a crush. He makes me blush just from looking at me. I've never felt that way about anyone before. Now I'm feeling ultra stupid because what if I catch feelings and he doesn't? Then I'm just in a one-sided marriage. I'm also scared that I'm feeling this way because I've never been treated right before in my past relationships. Like, am I falling in love with him or the feeling of being treated how I should be? I don't know, and I'm so confused. I think I'm screwed.